My name's Sophia and I work for the School of IT and Creative Industries, and I've been using PebblePad for about a year across ICT professional practice and with my web design students. For my web design students, I've created a class website, and essentially what that does is it provides resources for the students, so they can download their laps, their assessments, and they get a bit of a breakdown of the type of content and lesson plans for each class. I also make available other content such as resources that they might want to use, and I also put up job applications if they've got positions they want to apply for. Another thing that I use the portfolio for is basically introducing myself. So in a learning environment, sometimes it can be very dry using an e-learning tool. So I've created a bit of a cross between my own portfolio and a resource for the students. So I'm talking about myself, what I'm interested in, and I've demonstrated how I can use this portfolio, and essentially they can basically build their own portfolios and do the same thing, use my portfolio as an example to structure theirs. Using that as a class resource, just generally from the students, I think they find it a lot easier because they can access resources. They also get alerts through PebblePad to say this is due this time, this is due at that time, and it's easier for me as well to basically send out bulk messages to all my students to say this needs to be done, this is why we're doing it. And we use it a lot in class as well. When they're actually starting an activity, we'll actually say this is the activity we're working on, why we're going to work on it, and I get the students to input, so they talk about, well, why could we possibly be doing something like this, and then after they've done the activity they can basically use PebblePad and the class portfolio to basically reflect on, okay, that's why we did it and I understand why and how I can incorporate it into my assessments.